The movie unfolds further with a scenario when Goliath was shot by David in the battlefield with a stone. He fell down drastically on the ground. The soldiers of Goliath took charge immediately, and they started attacking David and his folks. The soldiers' main prey was David, so they pushed forward to get to him. While the battle was on, a prophet was seen up the hill, praying to God to save his people. Following this scene, Saul ordered his guards to get him his horse and armor as he set off to war. The war was becoming so drastic as soldiers suffer from injuries. The general sent some soldiers to silence prophet Samuel, who was on a high hill. David's eldest brother, referred to as Eliab, was searching for him in the field. Moving on, Saul was seen in the battlefield aiming an arrow to David, when his brother Eliab saw this from afar. He immediately brought out an arrow and shot Saul in his hand. Eliab was still fighting when he saw his brother, David. They both stayed together to prevent damages. Eliab also advised him to stay calm, and also to use his shield when an arrow is coming. He protected him from danger while they were together. Michal and Merab, who were the daughters of King Saul, were in their father's tent when they got a little worried about their father. Just immediately, they heard noises outside, so Michal came out to check the dilemma outside. She came out and saw soldiers who had already surrounded them. She went in and off the light, informing her sister on what was occurring. They were both scared as they hid quietly. Michal then suggested that they run away, because they can be found in their father's tent. That's how they both sneaked out together. In the battlefield, Nathanael instructed Abner, who was the military commander, to take David, his brother, home. David insisted that he join Nathanael in the fight, but Nathanael disagreed, saying that he has achieved his own part. Afterwards, he set off to look for his father. Saul, on the other hand, was seen following Agag to know his mission. Michal and Merab came out from a hideout and saw many giants, who ordered some soldiers to storm the valley. Forging ahead, in this scene, Eliab was happy on seeing his lost brother. They all thought he was dead. Sooner, King Ashdod's men were seen surrounding the soldiers of Israel. The general then told them that he was looking for David. Abner then requested that he will take David out of the field with some other men. Michal was seen by some soldiers trying to escape. King Ashdod, on the other hand, saw David trying to escape with other men, so he informed his men immediately. Afterwards, Eliab saw an opportunity to kill Ashdod, so he used his arrow and sent him to the grave. The soldiers started retreating after announcing the death of their king. The general then instructed them to send the signal as they pushed them back to Gath. The spirit of the soldiers was high as they sent them back. Prophet Samuel was also assisting them with prayers. Agag and Saul were seen all alone in quiet area. Subsequently, David was with Nathanael. When he left him to fight the soldiers, Abnabeb was shocked on noticing that David had gone astray again. The soldier was still chasing Michal when Merab trapped him and killed him unaware. She then remembered when her father told her why people fight, and was to save their loved ones and what they cared for. Suddenly, another soldier appeared. They both dismantled the soldier in a second. King Saul stabbed Agag in the heart after chasing him for long. Just then, Achish, son of Mauch, came to avenge his father, who was killed by Saul years ago. He wanted to stab him after damaging his sword in a fight, when suddenly, Jonathan appeared to save his father. They were still in a fight when David emerged there also. Sooner, a giant approached Jonathan and threw him to the ground. He then took their king home. David left Jonathan to find his brothers, while Jonathan stood up and met his father, who was proud of him by saving him and fighting the enemies. Early the next morning, Jonathan was seen announcing victory to the soldiers and people of Israel. The soldiers were rejoicing with David and the others for a battle they fought with all their strength. Advancing, Eliab was holding Nathanael in his hands when he said his last words, after being shot last night in the battlefield. The soldiers came back to their tents celebrating their victory. While Michal and Merab came in to greet their father in his tent, he was surprised on seeing them. They narrated to him how they stayed together and defeated the enemies. Still talking, David entered the king's tent. Immediately the king sighted him. He started praising him for what he did at the battlefield. Jonathan also came forward and gave him a sword, which makes him a member of the house of Saul. Jonathan was outside when a few minutes ago David came out to join him. Jonathan told him that they were brothers and also part of their family. Later on, King Saul came to visit Samuel. His mission there was to announce to him on how he defeated the enemies without the help of him. These brought out a little misunderstanding between them. Saul was more agree when he was told by Samuel that he abandoned God and followed his personal wish. King Saul then ordered his guards to take Samuel away. That's how the movie ended. Stay tuned to this channel for more gripping and engaging videos like this.